Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, and we have Ethereum here this week that has launched on the Kiln testnet, and so this is another step for Ethereum before they move to their proof of stake mechanism, moving from proof of work to proof of stake. And so this is a move that they're continuing to do. This is one of the steps for Ethereum 2.0. I think this is going to be happening probably in 2023 before it is all finalized. And so there's a lot of time here and a lot of work that is going to continue to go into this as they move to Ethereum 2.0. And so we can see that this is Ethereum's multi-stage shift to a proof of stake consensus mechanism that would validate transactions using nodes run by stakers. And so as they move towards Ethereum 2.0, we're going to see layer 2 solutions play a big role in Ethereum's future. And so even the founder of Ethereum has mentioned that as well. In the midterm and long term, he sees these having a big impact on Ethereum. And so layer 2 blockchains provide a significant increase in scalability for Ethereum as they handle transactions outside the main chain, but post transactions on Ethereum. For users, this means reduced gas fees and a much smoother user experience. And so the cryptocurrency I'm going to be talking about today is METIS. And so this is a layer 2 scaling solution that is much less known. There is a lot of those that people know about, such as Matic or Avalanche. Those are some of the more popular ones. However, I think METIS has a lot of potential here moving forward. And so we can see the price is currently trading right around $150. And this cryptocurrency has a market cap of 438 million. And so in comparison to some of those other more well-known layer 2 scaling solutions that are trading around a $10 billion market cap, there's a lot of potential for METIS going forward. And so one other thing we can see here as well is the circulating supply is currently right around 3 million coins, which is 29% of the total supply at 10 million. And so that's definitely something to keep in mind. They could continue to dilute this cryptocurrency, and so that is a risk with this going forward here. And so we're going to be looking into some of the more details as well as why I think this could do so well. And so before we jump into the details of METIS, I would like to mention that if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. And so let's take a look at some of the details here. As I mentioned, this is a layer 2 Ethereum scaling solution, and they are focusing on solving many problems with Ethereum. So they're focusing on the gas fees that are too high. They're also looking at increasing the transaction speeds. And they also have a big problem with Ethereum is storing the data on the network that makes it very congested. And so that can cost up to $1 million to store the data on Ethereum. And then they also have coding smart contracts from scratch is not easy. And so they can help out there as well on the METIS network. And so METIS has developed an optimistic rollup solution to bundle and sequence transactions on a layer above Ethereum and then send the data back as one transaction to the Ethereum layer 1 main chain. And so they are bundling all those transactions and sending them together to Ethereum, and then it's going to get stored on that network. And so that reduces the transaction cost and then also increases the speeds. And so we can see here for other optimistic rollups, the withdrawal time from layer 2 back to Ethereum is 7 days. And so that is what METIS is focusing on improving on. They can really cut down those withdrawal times to hopefully a couple of hours, if not a few minutes. And so that's going to take some time as they continue to develop. However, that is very hopeful for what they are focusing on doing. And so the next thing I'd like to take a look at here is the NFT file storage. And so Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, has mentioned multiple times that this data storage on Ethereum does not really fit there. It has taken up a lot of room and is really congesting the network. And so they are offering cheap and decentralized file storage on chain. And so this could be a very good solution as a layer 2. There's other cryptocurrencies that can build upon this. They also store all this data for Ethereum, and then they can just send that transaction back to Ethereum on the Ethereum network. And so there's definitely a lot of potential there. And then this also has a decentralized autonomous company as well. And so they are using that instead of a DAO. And so METIS is also offering many incentives for building on the METIS network. And so they have an extension of their middleware infrastructure. Our Builder mining program offers DACs a reward of METIS tokens for each transaction conducted on the METIS platform. And so any transactions that are conducted on METIS platform, they will be paid a small amount of METIS for building on that. And so that really helps keep these projects building on that platform, since they are incentivized and getting paid with METIS tokens. And so they're all in the big picture here for METIS to be successful, as they all win. And so one other thing as well here, to get projects to start moving over to METIS, they have launched a $100 million ecosystem development grant. And so that will help all these projects move over to METIS. And they have mentioned this is a very easy process to do. It only takes about 1 day. And so we're starting to see more and more projects building upon METIS. And so I think this is going to continue to increase as more and more people become aware of METIS going forward. And so that could definitely continue to increase the price of METIS here over the next months, if not years. And so one thing I would like to mention as well here is the members of the team behind METIS. And so one of the members happens to be Natalia, which is the mother of Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum. And so they could definitely be working together. She could be making sure that they are providing what is needed for Ethereum to be successful. And so this could be the go-to layer 2 solution for Ethereum in the future. And so that's just something to keep in mind, something I find very interesting in this project. And one other thing that I'd like to mention as well that I noticed here on CoinMarketCap is the holders. And so a lot of the coins are held by these top 2 wallets. Here we can see that the majority of the supply here, just over 60% of the tokens, are held in these 2 wallets. And so I am not sure if these wallets are locked up or not. So that's just something to keep in mind. This is a risk associated with METIS, and so they could always dilute this cryptocurrency as well. However, I think there's potential with this. I like what I am seeing. They have encapsulated a lot of information, and all the weaknesses of Ethereum are being taken care of in this layer 2 scaling solution. So this definitely could be a good possibility as Ethereum 2.0 continues to launch over the next year. They might start using METIS going forward, and so I think there's potential for this to do very well. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.